Okay, so class 9, science, chapter number 9, force and laws of motion. Last class में हमने सीखा था about the Newton's second law of motion, and today we are going to solve the numerical based on the Newton's second law of motion, right? हम Newton's second law of motion से जुड़े हुए numerical आज solve करने वाले हैं, ठीक है। चलो तो उसके पहले मैं आपको न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन के फॉर्मूलाज वहाँ पर एक बार रिवाइज करा देता हूँ, ओके। एंड आई विल कीप ऑल द फॉर्मूलाज हियर एंड देन आई विल सॉल्व ऑल द न्यूमेरिकल ऑन दैट साइड, राइट, ताकि आपके सामने रहे सारे फॉर्मूला। सो अगर आपको याद हो बच्चों, तो न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ, उसके दो फॉर्मूला थे, ओके। न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ का पहला फॉर्मूला था फोर्स इज इक्वल टू फाइनल मोमेंटम minus initial momentum by time. This was the first formula of the Newton, that force is equal to final momentum minus initial momentum divided by time for changing that momentum. Second formula बना था force equal to mass into v minus u by t, right, okay. F is equal to mass into v minus u by t, और उसको हमने लिखा था कुछ इस तरह से, F is equal to ma, right, where all the terms are F is force, P is momentum, and this momentum is what? Mass into velocity. U is your initial velocity and the V is final velocity, and the T is equal to time. Okay, so on the basis of this second law formula we are going to solve the numericals right now. Okay, so as I can see, the very first numerical based on the second law is example number 9.1. You have to read the question very carefully and you have to extract the data out of that. Question is a constant force x on an object of mass 5 kg. तो पहला डेटा मुझे मिला मास को मैं कहता हूँ स्मॉल m, that is 5 kg, okay, for a duration of 2 seconds. So force is acting for the duration of 2 seconds. Duration मतलब time, so it is acting for 2 seconds, okay. So this is what? This is the duration for which force is acting, duration for which force is acting. It is the duration for which the force is acting, okay. चलिए, it increases the object's velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second. क्या कहा है? It increase velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second, right? So your initial velocity जो हम u कहते हैं, that is 3 meter per second. Final velocity जिसको हम v कहते हैं, that is 7 meter per second, okay. चलिए, find the magnitude of the force. Force कितना लगा होगा find करेंगे, okay. Now if the force was applied for the duration of 5 seconds, if the same force is applied for the duration of the 5 seconds, what would be the final velocity, okay. तो पहला ये क्वेश्चन है फोर्स, और इसी के अंदर दूसरा क्वेश्चन है कि if force is applied for 5 seconds, then what is the velocity of the object, then what is the final velocity. This is what you need to find, okay. चलिए क्या करेंगे, तो मुझे तो सिंपल से सारे डेटा पर से पता चल ही चुका है कि फॉर्मूला कौन सा अप्लाई करना है, आपको भी पता चल ही चुका होगा. यू विल अप्लाई दिस फॉर्मूला. सो आई कैन राइट एज पर द सेकंड लॉ, F इज इक्वल टू मास इनटू V माइनस U बाई टी. वी आर गिवन ऑल द डेटा हियर, ओके. मास इज 5, वेलोसिटी इज 7, U इज 3, बाई टाइम इज इक्वल टू 2. लेट्स सॉल्व इट आउट. 5 into 4 by 2, that is 10 Newton. So the force acting is 10 Newton. Force acting is 10 Newton. I have simply applied this formula of the second law जो हमने last class में discussion किया था, right? Now in the first case the force is only applied for 2 seconds. Now the question is, instead of 2 seconds, if this force is acting for 10 seconds, then what is the final velocity? Okay, so again I will use the same formula. F is equal to mass into V minus U by T. Now I have already found the force applied. Force applied is 10 Newton. So I will put this force is 10 Newton. Mass is already given, that is 5 kg. Now you want to find what will be the final velocity. What will be the final velocity, that is you want to find. So V हम find करेंगे. Initial velocity was fixed, that is 3. And now the force is acting for how much time? Your force is acting for the time of 5 seconds. So instead of time, we will put 5 seconds. Okay, fine. Now we will find this V. Okay, let's simplify it. So it is 2 is equal to V minus 3 by 5. Okay, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा ये. So 10 is equal to V minus 3. So V is equal to 13 meter per second. So if the force is applied for 5 seconds, the velocity of the body will be 13 meter per second. 13 meter per second. Copy it quickly, everyone. Okay, let's see example number 9.2, and the question is, which would require a greater force? Accelerating a 2 kg mass by 5 meter per second square, or accelerating 4 kg mass at 2 meter per second square. So we have mass and acceleration, and we want to find the force. So I will apply the formula force equal to mass into acceleration. So in the first case, I will write F1 is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass is 2 kg, acceleration is 5. So you need to apply the force of 10 Newton in the first case. While in the second case, force, I will apply the same formula, mass into acceleration. In the second case, mass is 4 kg, acceleration is 2 meter per second square, that is 8 Newton. Right, so in which case you need to apply the more force? F1 is more than F2. So in the first case, you need to apply the more force, right? Simple question, right? चलिए next question क्या है देखते हैं. I will read the data very carefully. Important question है ये. A motor car is moving with a velocity of 108 km per hour. So motor car initially moving with a speed of 108 km per hour. That means it is the initial velocity that we symbolize by U. So motorbike has the initial velocity U, 108 km per hour, right? And it takes 4 seconds to stop. It takes 4 seconds to stop. Now as it is stopping, रुक रहा है, तो फाइनल वेलोसिटी कितना होगा? 0 हो जाएगा. सो फाइनल वेलोसिटी इज 0 इन व्हाट टाइम इट इज टेकिंग प्लेस? 4 सेकंड. तो फ्रॉम दिस स्टेटमेंट आई गॉट 2 डेटा दैट इट टेक 4 सेकंड to stop, that is final velocity is 0. Moving further, calculate the force exerted by the brakes on a motor car if its mass along with the passenger is 1000 kg. You want to find the force, and the mass given, overall mass is given as 1000 kg, and you want to find what is the force applied by the brakes. As obviously as you apply the brakes will apply the force on the tire to stop it. So you want to find the same thing, right? So that is, find the force applied by brakes. Okay, so पहले मुझे इतना पता लग रहा है कि ये U जो है ना, that is in kilometer per hour. Let me convert that to meter per second. So meter per second we convert by multiplying with 5 by 18. So it is basically 30 meter per second. Your initial velocity U is 30 meter per second. Okay. Now as I want to find the force, I have U, I have V, I have time, and I have mass. So I will apply this formula without any doubt, and I will write F is equal to m into V minus U by T. Okay, mass is 1000. फाइनल वेलोसिटी 0 बिकॉज रुक जा रहा है वो. इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज 30 एंड इट टेक्स अ टाइम ऑफ 4 सेकंड टू स्टॉप. इट इज 1000 इंटू माइनस 30 बाई 4, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी, कट करोगे यहाँ पे तो ये आएगा आपका 25 75 0 दैट इज माइनस 7500 न्यूटन. Right, how much you will get? You will get this as minus 7500 Newton. What is the meaning of the negative sign? Negative sign basically means the force is opposite to the motion. When you apply the brakes, obviously the force will act in opposite direction of the motion. So negative indicate the same thing. This force is acting in opposite direction of motion. This force acts in opposite to the motion. That is why the sign is negative. Is it clear? We just need to remember this three formula. And when you read the data out, you have to get this data out of the question. Once you get this data out of the question, then it is of cup of tea. Do it quickly. Okay, example number 9.4. A force of 5 Newton gives a mass m1 and acceleration of 10 meter per second square. Right. तो पहले बात करेंगे for mass m1. I will write F is equal to ma. I will give it m1. What force I am applying? I am applying the force of 5 Newton. This mass is unknown and it gives an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. Right, so your first mass m1 is going to be 5 by 10, that is 0.5 kg. Your first mass is 0.5 kg, right? Now for m2. Okay, now read it like this. A force of 5 Newton gives a mass m2 an acceleration of 20. Right, so the same force when applied on m2 mass, the acceleration is 20. Okay, I will again use the same formula. F is equal to ma, but now it is m2. We are applying the same force of 5 Newton. m2 is unknown, but now the acceleration provided is 20. So this m2 is going to be 5 by 20, that is 0.25 kg. अब क्या पूछा है? What acceleration would it give if both the masses are tied together? अगर दोनों को साथ में बांध दिया तो acceleration कितना मिलेगा अब? So I will write if both are tied together. If both are tied together, I will again write F is equal to m into A. As I have tied both the objects, total mass will be m1 plus m2. As we are tying both the objects together, तो total mass तो plus ही हो जाना है, दोनों को बांध दोगे तो. We are applying the same force again of 5 Newton. And we want to find this acceleration. Okay, what is m1? m1 is 0.5, m2 is 0.25 into A, that is 5. 0.75 is A, so acceleration is 5 divided by 0.75. Acceleration is 5 divided by 0.75. Okay, how will you solve it? You will solve it like 5 into 75 by 100. 0.75 can be written as 75 by 100, तो 100 ऊपर चला गया, right? कट करेंगे 4, 3, that is 20 by 3, that is 6.67 meter per second square. This is the acceleration if same force applied after tying both the blocks together. दोनों मास को साथ में बांध के अगर फोर्स दोगे तो इतना acceleration आपको मिलने वाला है. ओके, चलिए कॉपी करेंगे क्विकली. Okay, so question number 9.5, and this question is the velocity versus time graph of a ball of mass 20 gram. So मैंने mass लिख दिया 20 gram. I will convert to kg by dividing with 1000. It is 0.02 kg moving along a straight line on a long table is given by. Okay, so एक बॉल जो है वो टेबल के ऊपर मूव हो रहा है, उसकी वेलोसिटी वर्सेस टाइम का ग्राफ दिया है. See, obviously as the ball will move on the table will apply the friction force on the ball, and after covering some distance, the ball is going to stop, right? So this graph suggests that as the time proceed, velocity is decreasing, and at the end of 10 seconds, the velocity is becoming 0. So what I can see from the graph? I can see from the graph as at time t equal to 10 seconds, velocity will become 0, and initial velocity of the ball was 20 meter per second. Initial velocity of the ball is 20 meter per second. I can see the final velocity is 0, and it takes what time? 10 seconds for the ball to bring at rest. You want to find what is the force applied on the ball by the table. So you can write here the force is equal to, again the same formula, V minus U by T. Mass is 0.02, V is 0. Ball finally रुक रहा है तो V is equal to 0. U is equal to 20. Divide by time, and the time taken here is 10 seconds. On simplifying it, you will get 0.02 into minus 20 by 12, this will be cancelled, that is minus 0.04 Newton. So the force acting on the ball by the table is minus 0.04 Newton. Again देख लो ये माइनस आ रहा है, माइनस का मतलब क्या है, it is against the motion of the ball. This force is against the motion of the ball. This force is acting in the direction against the motion of the ball, right? So here your first 5 questions of the chapters are over. So we have discussed about the formulas as well as the numerical based on the Newton's second law of motion. Okay, and we will just wind it up here. In the next class we will be starting about the Newton's third law of motion, and then the last topic is law of conservation of momentum, and we will see in the following classes. Okay, चलिए आपको होमवर्क में क्या करना है देख लीजिए। तो आपको होमवर्क के अंदर बेसिकली न्यूमेरिकल्स गिनने हैं। ओके